Hi, welcome to Remy's Canvas. My name is Remy, and today's canvas is my nails. Sadly, not these nails I'm showing you right here. These are the Everyone's a Star nails I did for Five Sauce's new album. If you can you read it? Everyone's. Oh no, I don't want to get copyrighted. Anyway, sorry. The nails I'm gonna be showing you today, I did a really long time ago. I filmed this like a year, maybe even a year and a half ago. I understand why people hire editors for them because editing takes so long. It's really not that easy. But now it's spring break, so I'm gonna make sure this video gets edited and uploaded for you guys so you can see how I do my own nails. Also, sorry, my room is like not clean. I don't know if you can see this back here, but if you're wondering, yes, that is a fridge. I do have a fridge in my room. Don't ask why. Anyway, so if you're interested in seeing some really cute junk nails, stay tuned. So here are the finished junk nails, y'all. I am so sorry. I really did not get any better photos or any better footage than this little Instagram story I posted. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my @ is saint.remy. That's saint.remii. I'm gonna put that down below. Just had to plug myself in there. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Please bear with me. It's been so long since I've seen this footage. I really don't know what I'm doing in this video, so please bear with me so I can figure out what I'm doing in this video and how I can explain it to you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So these are the nails we're starting off with. Yes, these are my natural nails, believe it or not. I can grow them really long. We're gonna be cutting them off today. These colors were so fun, but I was just so sick of having these super long nails. It takes too long to keep care of them, so we're gonna cut them off. Ow! So we're starting off by cutting my nails. I'm using a tool like this. I'm gonna make a whole separate video on how I do my prep, but I just wanted to include this in here. If you're cutting your nails, this tool is supposed to be for cutting off charms and stuff. Y'all, I bought this one from China. It is not that good for cutting off charms, so but it is really good for cutting nails if you have really long nails. So if you do have a tool like this, I would suggest using it as a nail clipper and not as a charm remover. So here's what we're looking like. All my nails are cut off. I filed everything. My nail buds are ready for their base layers. I went ahead and did my thumbs. I like to do that first just to get out of the way. I feel like it makes things go faster. Like I said, I'm gonna do a whole nother video, a really in-depth video of how I do my nail prep. By the way, I am not a nail tech. I'm self-taught. And I feel like if you are a self-taught girly who does her nails at home, prep is what really makes or breaks you. Anyone can learn how to do their nails. Anyone can learn how to do nail art. Anyone can learn how to put charms on. That's the easy part. But prep really is the hard part. Either, you know, you do your nails, they look beautiful, and everything falls off the next day, or when it comes time to take them off, you can't take them off. So I'm gonna do a whole in-depth video of how I do my prep, but here's what we're looking like as of right now. For all the charms I'm going through, my nails are prepped, all my base layers are down, I'm ready to start the nail art. I'm just going through and seeing what charms I want to put on my nails. When I did these nails, I knew I had a really busy month coming up, so I wanted to do some really super junky nails, so when they grew out, they didn't look too crazy. So you know, your focus was on all the charms and the glitter and not on my grown out nail beds. I think I ended up wearing these for well over a month and they really held up. But here we go. Here's all the charms. These ones are really cute. I don't even remember which ones I ended up using and not using. I do remember I used these. These were super cute. These actually glow in the dark, and I love these charms, these little flower charms, to death. Here are some really cute heart charms. I don't think I ended up using these. I don't think I've ever used these, but they are really cute. I do like them a lot. Here are kind of like some heart charms, some fruit charms. I do think I use these. I think I used the lemon one and it looked really cute. And some sanrio charms. I do remember I used kuromi in my melody, and I did use Miss Kitty too. Here's a bunch of Hello Kitty charms. Love these charms. They're so good. And some more kitty and kuromi nails. If you have one like this, you see how I labeled it? If you have a container like that, label it so you know which side to open it from. See, this is what I'm explaining right here. So you know which side to open it from so you don't make a mess everywhere. So label your container. Now I have out my little palette and I'm going to actually pick out what charms I want to use. I love this palette. It's so good I use it for mixing. I use it for my charms. I use it for everything. I don't know what I would do without this little palette. I think I paid like $1 for it from China. Love it. Also, I like to pull my charms out with a little pair of tweezers like this. I find it so much easier, especially if you got chunky little fingers like I do. It's not easy. So get a good pair of tweezers. As you can see, I'm pulling out a bunch of different charms here and kind of figuring out what might look good, what might not look good. I don't think I end up using all the charms I pull out, but give yourself enough selection, kind of just trust your own vision, trust the process, and, you know, go with the vibes, feel it out. You know what I'm saying? You got this. I just need to hop in here and talk about how much I love these charms. It almost breaks my heart to use these charms because these are probably like my favorite charms that I own. They're so good. They glow in the dark. The glow is, oh, there she goes. There she goes. No! Get back here! I love these charms, y'all. Like, they're so cute. The glow is insane. They glow so bright. Like, I just love these charms. I love them. I should have bought like 10 packets of them, but I was being stupid. And now they're probably really expensive because we got things that are happening in this world. So I gotta be sparing with these charms. Also, I'm so sorry. I kept talking about how those charms glow really bright in the dark. I don't think I got a single photo or any video footage of how they glow. So you're just gonna have to trust me on that one. Now we're picking out our sanrio charms. These are so cute. I need to get more sanrio charms. These ones, especially that little one, a cinnamon roll. He's so cute. It's so shiny and so sparkly. He's such a doll. Oh my god. You see how he's shining like that? Like, dang. Dang. He's shining bright. I love him. Pochaco too. I don't know if Pochaco shines, but he's so cute. Oh my god. I love these so much. I'm just pulling out a bunch of different ones, like I said. I don't even think I end up using all of these, but just give yourself more than enough options. Alright, so now we're at the moment where we have our really cute Hello Kitty and Kuromi charms. I love these charms so much. They're so good. And they don't look bootleg either, even though they really are bootleg. But they're so cute. I feel like everybody has these charms. They look so good. Love them so much. I think I also pull out my my big Hello Kitty palette that I showed you guys in the beginning, but I'm not gonna include it here because like y'all get it. Yeah, here we are. I'm gonna cut this part out. So now we're picking out the rest of our charms. I'm gonna cut this out because like I said, y'all get it. You know, just pick and choose. But I wanted to say, if you have the boxes like this, flip them over so you can see. That's a hack that took me way too long to figure out. Like, you can see them so much better on the bottom. The bottom is so much clearer than the top. Yeah, y'all get it. Just pick out the rest of your charms. Okay, so now we're actually ready for the nail art. I've got all of my charms picked out. What am I doing here? I don't really know. Okay, now we're ready for the nail art. I've got everything prepped, ready to go. I think this is actually the next day because usually I'll give myself a little bit of a break. But I am going to use this really sparkly pink as my base because, like I said, I want a lot going on. And this is a really, really pretty color. I love it. I think this is actually the first time I've used this color in a nail set. Here, I guess I've got another glitter. I might layer this over the top of the pink. I guess you and I will find out together. I really don't remember. But this brand, I don't know how to say this. It's really good. I love all their products. I'm putting my gloves on. Like I said, this is probably the next day. So I'm just dehydrating my nails with some 91% isopropyl alcohol. So there's no oils. And I'm going in with a base coat. I did this so long ago. I really don't use a base coat anymore, but I guess I did it for this one. And if you're doing really junky nails, I don't think you need to do this anyway. You know, you're gonna have enough structure, you're gonna have enough layer on your nails, so this was kind of unnecessary. But if you like a base coat, go ahead and do a base coat. So now I'm just doing the rest of my forefingers. I've gotten to where I will do my thumbs first. Both my thumbs, just go ahead, get them out of the way, because I find that's so much easier. It makes things go by so much quicker. But I guess that's not how I did it here. So here's just me putting the rest of my base coat on. I'm sorry, I feel like this clip is really long, but y'all, it is not easy to do your nails and film them. That's a part of why I haven't filmed any of my nails, because it's hard. It really is hard. So sorry that this part is so long. Woo! We finally made it to the pink. Hallelujah. So I'm just gonna go in and paint them like normal, obviously. I go in and cure in between, obviously. But yeah, I'm just putting down my pink base coat. I might cut this part out, because again, I'm sorry. I feel like this is too long. But I also, when I do my nails, I like to have somebody else doing their nails, like a video playing in the background. So I don't know, if y'all like these long clips, please let me know. Should I keep them in? Should I cut them out? I don't really know. So I've cured my thumb, and I'm just doing the rest of my nails now. I wonder how fast this is going to be in the final edit, because I'm pretty sure I sped this up to like 6,000%. So it's kind of really laggy when I'm watching it back doing this voiceover. But yeah, I wish I could do my nails that fast. That would really be a time saver. Okay, so now I'm putting the pink away. So I guess I only did this one coat. Oh! Are we using the glitter? I think we're using the glitter. I'm finding out with you guys together. Oh, here we go again. This 6,000% speed up. It's lagging. Okay, so I did use the glitter. I did use the glitter over top of it. Yep. I did it. So I'm sorry, this 6,000% is really making it laggy. I can't tell what I'm doing here. But I think there are a couple times where I pull out like a little Q-tip and move the glitter around in the way that I want to, if it's not kind of sitting in the right place. And here is what we are looking like after everything is fully cured. Even this alone looks really cute. I might redo it just like that. Ugh, I love that glitter. So good, y'all. All right, now we're pulling the charms out. Now it's time. It's go time. So I'm going to be using this rhinestone glue. I love this stuff so much. I got it from Shein. I've heard people say that this is a dupe for the McCart rhinestone glue. I don't know. I don't have McCart money, but I do have Shein money. So I'm just going to take it and put it in this little empty place in my palette right here. You'll see in a second. When I put on any charms, not just for junk nails, this is what I like to do. I'll take a little bit like that, put it in, you know, my little palette, and then I brush it on like a regular polish. When you're doing any type of charms, especially a junk nail like this, trust me you guys, it is so much easier than dipping your charm into the glue, or even just putting a little dollop on the glue on the nails. It looks so much better, so much cleaner. It'll last so much longer. So please trust me when I say do it this way. If you have not done it this way, please try it this way. It will change your life forever. And this is what I mean. I like to do my nails first. Or I mean, no, that's not what I meant. I like to do my thumbs first. For any type of nail design, anything I do, I find it so much easier just to get the thumbs out of the way. And once the thumbs are out of the way, then you can just boom, 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 boom through all the rest of the nails, you know? So much easier. And for junk nails, the beauty of it is just put stuff where you want it. If it looks good there, put it good there. or put it there, you know? If it doesn't look good, take it off and use it on another nail. It's so easy, so much creative freedom. Don't overthink it. Just get a bunch of sparkly stuff and put it on there. It'll look good, I promise. So here is where I'm kind of just going with the flow, and I know that makes no sense, but hear me out. So you see how I have these two little jewels right here, and I'm kind of going with the flow of the heart and my avocado, and I'm just kind of filling in that empty space. That's really what you gotta do for junk nails. Pick something up, put it down, and fill in the empty space. It's really not that hard. I know it can be really overwhelming, but trust the process, and like I said, just fill in the empty space. You can also layer stuff. Like here, I'm putting another jewel for the avocado pit, and even just really small details like that make it look so good in the end. And here, so because this heart charm is not curved, there is a little bit of space on my nail, and I personally don't want my hair to get caught in that little bitty space. So I take a liner brush like this yellow one I have here. I take a gel like the one in this purple and black package. You can also use the rhinestone glue gel, but I like to use this one because I have so much of it. It's just a way bigger tube than the rhinestone gel. You can use either or. I prefer to use this one. And I am just going to take a nice glob of that and fill those spaces in. So again, my hair doesn't get caught in it when I'm doing my hair in the morning, and you do not have to wear gloves or finger cots if you do this when you wash your hair in the shower. So I like to do this. It will make your nails look chunky, but I do like a really chunky nail. I love a chunky nail. So this, I love the way it looks. It's very functional. If you don't like the way a chunky nail looks, then maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you can rip your hair out, you know, that's your choice. So here, this is a finished nail. I'm just top coating it. Now that I've had more experience doing my nails, I really would have taken another layer of that rhinestone glue or that 6-in-1 glue in that big tub, done a layer of that to really secure everything in, and then done my top coat. That's what I would do now, but I didn't do it here. If you're gonna do it, do it. I would suggest you do it. And that's the final look. Even if you don't do it, it did last a really long time, so longevity is not the issue. It's just kind of that extra security, but that's what I would do. And we're just gonna kind of do the same thing for the rest of the nails. Just pick something up and put it on the nail and go from there. Go with the flow. Sparkles, you know? Sorry for that aggressive cut. I don't like when people do that in their videos. It really gives me a headache, so I'll try not to do that next time. But yeah, sorry about that. So Pochako, his charm really fills out my whole nail. There's not much for me to put around him. You know, he's a pretty big charm. You know, he's star of the show. So instead of building outwards, I am building upwards. So I'm putting this green jewel on his shirt, and then in 1 second, I'll take a gold bead. Where is that bead? There it is. So I'm taking this gold bead and I'm putting it in his star, and it really just makes all the difference in the world. Like, it makes him look even more junky, even more chunky. I love it. You know, it's just those two little things really made a huge difference in his charm, and is really gonna take away from the fact that, hey, I'm not gonna have time to do my nails all month, so they're gonna get really grown out. And that's everything cured, and I'm just filling in his those little empty spaces underneath the charm because he's not curved either, and I really don't want my hair to get stuck under there. Like I said, I'm gonna do a lot of gel here because you can really see it, like how his ear is sticking out. You don't have to do this, but if you do, girl, you're gonna rip your hair out, so I would suggest you do it. This also contributes to the longevity of your junk nails. That was fancy phrasing, but it'll make it last a lot longer because think about it, you have way more anchor points that are being cured onto your nail. So if you really want your nails to, like, you see even that big gap at the bottom, whew, man, you would really rip your hair out there. But yeah, sorry, I'm out of frame right here, but I'm just filling that part in. Yeah, if you really want your nails and your charms to last a long time, I would suggest you do it because you're really gluing it down on all sides. Here's a little better angle of me filling in that gap, but like, girl, fill it in. If gel polish did not give you contact dermatitis, I would probably dip my whole nail into that tub of, dang, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame again. It's so hard to fill your nails. Oh, y'all see this like rubber band on my finger? I put those there because these gloves are kind of too big for me, so I put them there so that they hold down and they don't, you know, slide up. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, contact dermatitis. I would probably dip my whole nail into that tub of of gel to make sure there were no gaps, because I do not like any gaps under my charms. I do not like it, y'all. Sorry for these aggressive cuts again. I'm gonna try not to do them. Sorry. Yeah, speaking of contact dermatitis, I got that gel all over my fingers, so that's what I was doing there, cleaning it up with that little Q-tip, and now I am curing. So I just did a flash cure. I didn't do a full cure. I will do a full cure once I put this top coat on. Because it's clear, it's gonna, you know, the light will be able to penetrate fully through all the clear coats. So just a little flash cure will be fine, and then a full cure after the top coat. Same thing with this nail and all the other nails. I really should have done one more layer of that rhinestone glue gel over top, or the 6-in-1 gel, and then my top coat, but I didn't. It was fine, but I really should have. So same drill for this nail and all the other nails. I'm doing my base layer of the rhinestone glue, putting my charms on, making sure they look good, cure, top coat. So I'm going with Kuromi here. This is where you'll really notice that I try to do something asymmetrical. I try not to have all the charms facing in the same way, is what I'm saying. Like, you see how Pachaco is kind of leaning more towards the right and Kuromi is leaning more towards the left. It really just makes your nails look more balanced at the end of the day, and it won't make your nails or your fingers look crooked, because if you have them all going the same way, it will look really weird. So just kind of be mindful of that. So I'm just adding more sequins and jewels, and I don't even know what all these things are called, just more stuff to the nail to make it look more filled in. I don't put everything on my palette because then it would just be way too much and way too overwhelming, so I really like to start with the charms first and then fill the space in. That's pretty much it. I kind of feel bad because I don't have much else to say. You guys want to hear me open a piece of chocolate? You want some ASMR right now? Yeah, that was me opening a Hershey's Kiss. Thanks for listening. This is so strange because I feel like, what am I supposed to talk about, you know? Like, if I were with you right now doing your nails, even though I wouldn't be because I'm not a nail tech, what would we be talking about right now? Would we be talking about, like, the state of the world, like, you know, Bad Bunny, Raul Alejandro? Like, what would we be saying? Like, what am I supposed to say right now? I know what I would be saying right now. I love that video that's like, Wilson, lo siento. Hold on. I gotta play it for you right now. Wilson! Lo siento! Lo siento, Wilson! Wilson! What if I just played this audio for the rest of this whole video? Wilson! Lo siento! I've never seen the movie Castaway. Is that what that's what this is from, right? I've never seen that movie. I should watch that movie. Be like, Wilson! Lo siento! Lo siento, Wilson! Alright, so now I'm doing my favorite nail. Sorry, I love that video so much, you guys. Maybe I should do Wilson Lo Siento nails. Should I do that? Please let me know. Anyway, so I'm taking these little jewels and kind of filling in the empty space. Even though I have my favorite flower charm on here, there's not that much space to fill in, but these jewels kind of look like the sparkles I have on. So it kind of fits in, and they're small enough to where I can put them on there. So I'm kind of just putting them where I feel like there's not enough sparkle. Dang, I got really close to the mic. Do you hear a difference from when I'm over here versus when I'm right here? Ooh, dang. Dang. Sorry, I'm like kind of losing my mind editing this video. I really understand why people do pay other people to do this for them. But now I'm adding some, what am I adding? What am I doing here? I really don't remember. Let's see, let's find out. Okay, so I'm adding some colored jewels to, I really don't know if that's the right word. Crystals. Y'all, I really don't know. I'm not a nail tech. I'm adding some crystals to the petals of the flowers. It looks really cute. I think I also add a lemon to this nail. I think it's this nail. We're gonna find out together. But if it is that nail, whoo, that lemon was really cute. Let's find out. Okay, so I did add the lemon to this nail. This is one of my favorite nails I've ever done in the history of me ever doing my nails, y'all. I won't tell y'all how old I am, but just know I've been doing my nails for like almost 15 years. And this nail was so cute. That lemon really, it really did it in. It was, oh my god, it was perfection. It was so good. So I did cut out me filling in the charm and doing my top coat, but that little lemon, I did dip it into that 6-in-1 gel just for some extra hold because it kind of wasn't cooperating the way I wanted to. So that's really the only one I think that I dipped into the gel. So here, I'm just trying to figure out which charm I want to use for my pinky. Maybe I'm having a little bit of artist block right here because I've already done 4 really junky nails. I'm just picking up and seeing which one I like best. I think I end up using this pom-pom-porn one. I think it ended up looking good, and it was a good size for my nail, I think. Let's see if I end up using it. Yeah, it looks like I'm putting it down, so I think I ended up using that one. And it looks like I'm taking it off, so I guess I didn't use it. I guess I'm using this heart. Oh, there goes the heart. I guess I end up using this heart instead. Y'all, I am so tired. Do y'all got big ears? Because I low-key got big ears, and I've been wearing these headphones, like the ones that go over your head, you know? Not like earbuds, and it's hurting my ears. My ears have been too pressed against my head for too long. My ears stick out, y'all. I'm tired. I need a break. My ears need a break. So enjoy this clip and I'm gonna be back. Okay, I'm back and I'm really so sorry, you guys, because this is the end of the video. I went to export the rest of my footage and realized there was no other footage. I guess I didn't take any videos of me doing my left hand. So here's the final product. I think this was like 2 weeks grown out, but you can see I just, same thing for the other hand, you know, put my charms on, just different charms. And this is like literally over a month after I did these nails. They're really grown out. I lost that one Hello Kitty charm, and that was pretty much it. They lasted a really long time. They did their job, and I was happy with them. So again, I'm so sorry. Thank you for watching this video. If you watched till the end, you know, YouTubers say please like and subscribe, so I guess please do all that. Thank you guys. See you next time.